NBA presentation. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Playoff seeding so important here as we take a look out east. Taking a look at New York. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught-in-the-middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Well, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Julius Randle is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Payton in at the point. And Barrett gets it to go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Memphis moving that ball around. Allen passes to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Allen, that's good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics. He lobs it up, and Noel throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here's Morant. He had 19 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Randle dishes to Payton. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Randle. Shoots over Morant. And again, it's New York.
It's all about the tail of the tape right there. His size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
With the teardrop, he can't get it to go. Great D that time from Payton. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Randle with the bucket.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. I mean, he just continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Brooks. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Barrett. Poked loose. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. The feet of Valanciunas. And it's Noel with the rebound. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by New York. Brooks with it. Out defended by Randle. And that one's good. Brooks.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Payton pitched to Bullock. Count that one.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Now here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Randle against Morant. Payton with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. 6 on the shot clock.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup. Brooks has got 5.
These are what I call rhythm shots. When Brooks nails these, it helps get him going.
Pass to Bullock. Now Noel. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Barrett. Back to Noel. It's Barrett on the wing. Brooks covering. Barrett, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Brooks outside. Dishes it to Anderson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
Anderson against Barrett. Kicks to Payton. At the elbow, Randle. Barrett the pass to Noel. Here's Payton. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Allen's shot is off.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Another shot, and it's laid in by Randle. 6 points for him. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Celtics in Boston. Morant against Payton. The Knicks pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
Well, the rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
So timeout called here. But first for Memphis. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Melton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. Here's Clark. It's not going to go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Right side, Gibson. Here's Rose. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Passes it to Gibson. Left side, Rose. Pulls it up. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Melton. To halt the run, and that one is stuffed right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication. Yeah, and Derrick Rose, Kevin, with a new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Derrick Rose, the youngest ever MVP in 2011, and it was the subsequent year that he sustained that first knee injury.
If you think back, he was playing over 40 minutes a night on a regular basis, and their team had 2-hour practices, tough ones, on off days. And so how can you keep up that type of demand on your body? Teams now tend to be more cautious with the burden they put on players.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Tillman passes to Winslow. And he comes up with the deuce. The Knicks leading by 7. Now Rose. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Gibson finds Burks. Back to Gibson. Rose in the post, defended by Jones. And it's Rose missing. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Winslow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They have a 9-point lead. Over Winslow. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Jones, no one around him. And another miss by Memphis. And for the Knicks, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Pass to Burks. He kicks it to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And yes, it's good.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Burks dishes to Gibson. Burks against Winslow. Burks can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Melton feeling it out a bit. Passes to Tillman. It's Jones on the way. He's covered by Rose. Jones in the post, working on Rose. On the basket by Jones. New York leading by 7. Rose up on top, defended by Jones. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Knicks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Free throw, good, Rose.
Coaches love a hard worker like Rose. I mean, he values every possession and brings a strong focus to their offensive efforts.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
But they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Knicks lead by 12. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Clark, also Winslow out there, and it's Melton in at shooting guard. Here's Morant, following the score by Derrick Rose. Morant outside. Toppin with the steal. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Rose. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Now here's Morant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to Anderson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, this is just being a good teammate. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And there's the pass to Noel. And here's Rose. He's got 12. Poked away, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. Payton comes in for Derrick Rose. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Payton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Brooks. He has 5. And the rejection by Noel.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Payton. Goes back up. And it's Noel missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's 7 points for Brooks.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The Grizzlies trail by 15.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Free throw, good. Allen. The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. And Allen drops them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Payton outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Randall's checked in for Toppin. Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Brooks outside. Pass to Morant from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. To the inside, Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The drive by Brooks, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. And Anderson kicks to Allen. Brooks with no one around. Offensive rebound.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Payton with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Payton passes to Randall. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jonas Valanciunas.
He stepped up his game on the glass big time this month. His numbers are outstanding, but even if the numbers weren't there, his activity in the paint has been incredible. His hard work is paying off, and they want more of the same from that young man.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did, too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Valanciunas finds Morant. Back to Valanciunas.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Valanciunas hits them both. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Reliable at executing in screen and rolls. Valanciunas, he excels at taking what he sees in these sets.
Payton dishes to Barrett. Now here's Payton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Morant outside. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
It shows great imagination offensively. Morant has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Payton passes to Randall. Now Bullock, defended by Allen. Bullock, good. Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Brooks outside. It's rebounded by Barrett.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Bullock passes to Payton. Some nice passing by New York here. The dish to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Allen passes to Anderson. He gets that one. Anderson's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Noel. Bullock dishes to Payton. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
Here's Barrett following the score by Memphis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant.
He's really stood out for them over the past month, averaging about 18 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And that one falls for Barrett.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Valanciunas from 17 feet out. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Valanciunas has got 6.
Oh, how about Valanciunas from there? He likes mixing in the shot whenever he can.
Barrett the pass to Randall. High arcing shot and the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Jones. Knicks with the rebound. Rose surveying the D. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rose with the ball. 12 points for him. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Jones against Barrett. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Valanciunas has got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Rose, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. 8-point game. Pass to Gibson. Over Jones. That misses off the backboard. And for Memphis, they're shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. Melton's got 7.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Burks, the pass to Gibson. New York moving the ball around. Rose against Clark. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. 1:33 left to play here in the half. Winslow, that shot misses. And New York the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Quickly drops in the layup for 2. He has 5. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. There's Winslow. 5 points in the game. Toppin pulls it in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Burks kicks to Rose, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Brooks checked in for Memphis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Jones. Pass to Brooks. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
The Grizzlies have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And that one falls for Brooks. He's off on the second.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
New York, no good that time either. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He ended up with 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. It's been quite a night so far for him. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
They had a little bit of intimidation factor tonight. They attacked the glass with a lot of energy. When you get an opponent on their heels, you got to keep attacking them.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Their defensive fundamentals have been atrocious. I mean, you see guys reaching instead of moving their feet. They're not getting out the shooters. They've dug themselves a hole, and the only way to get out of it is all 5 guys start defending the way they should.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Knicks leading by 9. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Reggie Bullock is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Noel in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And that one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Morant. Five to shoot. Three-pointer. Shot clock reset for Memphis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Brandon Clark.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Valanciunas hits them both. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the 6'4", 185-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
That's good from Payton. And both free throws good for Payton. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Out to Morant. Knicks with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity. Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
and have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Anderson finds Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
No good that time.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Nice assist. Randall keeping his eyes up, playing unselfish basketball.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Here's Payton after Memphis gets the 3. And Noel kicks to Barrett. Feeds it to Randall. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
On the pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. An easy 2 points on the layup. Payton's got his second bucket tonight.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, it's huge whenever Valanciunas puts together games like these. I mean, showing how dominant he can be.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Ladies and gentlemen, Knicks team.
Chance to check out stats for Anderson. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Morant, right side. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Payton looking around. Chalk up 2 there. Payton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Payton against Morant. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Morant's got 13.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Payton against Morant. Morant with the steal. And they double up Morant. Nobody near Allen. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 9.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
And it's Bullock missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Brooks gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Payton. He's got 8. Pass to Bullock. Back to Payton. Count it, and the foul. That one's on Morant.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
A different look for New York. Toppin comes in for Randall, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Knocked loose. And here is Payton. 11 points in the game. It's Noel, high post. Valanciunas is there. And the Knicks miss again. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Jones. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones against Rose. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. The shot, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
And Payton gets it to go on the assist from Barrett. And that's 13 points for Elfrid Payton.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for you.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Passes it to Toppin. Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 13 and a missed layup. Now here's Payton. And they double up Payton. The kick out to Rose. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rose has got 17.
Rose is in the zone at the arc. He's dangerous. I mean, zeroes in on the hoop and sinks.
Payton against Morant. Now here's Brooks. Guarded closer. The Knicks leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Burks. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. 18th in three-point shooting, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, one of the better three-point shooters in pro basketball. He's killed it from downtown every time we've watched him. Very impressive. And Anderson slams it in.
He's a big man with the point guard-esque type handle, if you ask me. It's great watching him use his unique skill set.
Payton with the ball. He's got 15. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And so here's Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Jones. He has 6. And it's good for 2. Jones has got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now Burks. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Well, who doesn't like fast break basketball? They're on the 2K Sports leaderboard, the real stats, real scores from the real NBA with the teams who have scored the most points in transition this season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
And the first one drops. Derrick Rose is checked in for Elfrid Payton. Both good from the line that time. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 4-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Clark outside. Jones, no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Rose. He dishes it to Toppin. He kicks to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up with a stripe. That one a little long. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Here's Melton. 7 points in the game. Now the pass to Anderson. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Burks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Brooks has got 15 points. The Knicks leading by 4. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Rose. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Shot's good by Gibson. Here's Brooks. He's got 15. Makes it off the glass. Brooks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Pass to Burks. Now Toppin. Outside Rose. Burks against Brooks. 4 on the clock. They get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Reggie Bullock, who's checked in for New York. 36 seconds left in the third. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Gibson passes to Bullock. New York moving the ball around. There's Rose with the 3. The rebound by Anderson.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break for the lead. Some solid defense from Rose. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Kyle Anderson is out there with Brooks. Then it's Tyus Jones, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And it's Bullock missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Anderson, and finished off by Anderson. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Randall. Over Jones. That one wide left. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brooks with it. Now defended by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. Randall's running. Here's Rose. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Rose has got 19 points.
This is the game you hope Rose has every night. Shooting with tremendous confidence.
Pass to Melton. Here's Tillman. Inside. Here's Brooks. Banked in off the glass. 22 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, I like how reckless Rose can be on the drive. He knows he has the agility to overcome contact.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Grayson Allen's checked in for Memphis. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 1.
It's amazing how far Randall has come. I mean, from a role player to budding star, and he's not done yet.
Here's Tillman. Kicks it to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Nerlens Noel checks in for Taj Gibson. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Barrett. Two points. That one goes.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
And here is Allen. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Rose. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. Kept alive. And at last, they get one to fall.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Now, here's Bullock. Defended by Allen. The pass to Noel. He kicks it to Barrett. Drops in the tray. Barrett's got 10 points in just the second half.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Brooks outside. Rose with the double team. Brooks finds Jones. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Jones. Payton against Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Payton against Morant. And they double up Payton. Barrett wide open. He fires. But they recover it. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Brooks. Tries again. It counts. And the foul. It's on Elfrid Payton.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Now here's Payton. Pass to Bullock. Payton drives in.
Shooting for New York, Alfred Payton, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Shoots from 12. New York, no good that time either.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Barrett brings the double team. Here's Tillman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 6. Payton with the ball. Excellent D there from Allen. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 9-1 run right now. And the layup falls. Allen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Bullock. Fires top of the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Valanciunas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And he sinks the second. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 9-point game. Passes it to Noel. Brooks against Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Shooting for New York, at the line for two.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Now Morant. The pass to Brooks. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. No good from Valanciunas. Knicks trail by 7. Randle kicks to Payton. Back to Randle. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Morant with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Valanciunas. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensation. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Bull. Handle with the ball. Fade away. Rebounded by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for New York. And they pick up 2. And that's 19 points for Julius Randle.
The brutal strength of Randle, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Brooks outside. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payton in the corner. And they double up Payton. Barrett against Anderson. Takes a shot at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Over Noel. And again, Memphis no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Barrett inside the three-point line. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Allen. And so here is New York, trailing by 10. Rose against Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Rose. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They're leading by 8. Pass to Anderson. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Anderson. And it's now 26 points for Valanciunas. And here's Rose. Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Oh, man. He's got bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
It's stolen by Rose. Out in his own on the break. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up. Which in turn, get his teammates going as well.
Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way. And get the
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Unstoppable four-court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the hoop.
Morant against Rose. Denied by Morant. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant with the ball. Kicks it out to Allen. A 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done to the right side. Passes to Noel. It's Barrett on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Barrett's got 9 points in the quarter. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Pell's checked in. Toppin comes in for Randall. Knox, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Reggie Bullock.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Oh, there's no off switch on Rose. He continues to attack the defense, and then he gets them to compromise.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the pass to Melton. To the middle, trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. That shot, no good. Here's Ntilikina. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.